Good morning, Internet! This is the old fat dad. Let me show you what I got today. I had a viewer of my earlier video comparing the CCI Segmented Hollow-Point round versus a standard velocity round. Asked me to test out the difference between an actual Hollow-Point subsonic round versus the segmented Hollow-Point, to see if there's any difference between a regular Hollow-Point and a segmented Hollow-Point. So we're going to take a look at these two types of ammunition. Segmented Hollow-Point by CCI is going 1050 feet per second. It is 40 grain. The Eley is a 38 grain projectile going at 1040. So as always, we're shooting with our CZ 455, and we're going to do our accuracy test at 50 yards. Okay, here are the results of our groups. CCI here, and it looks like probably got about a 2-inch group here, and probably about a 2-inch group here. And down here, the Eley, much better grouping, about a 1-inch here, maybe a 1/2 inch to 3/4 there. And just to be fair, it is breezy out here. I'm sure you can hear there's gusts of wind kind of coming and going, and that could have contributed to this. I've got a couple spots here where the CCI came in pretty tight, 3 holes there, and you know, this group right here is not too bad with this flyer, so just keep that in mind when you're looking at these groups. Also, the Eley is about twice as expensive as the CCI, so and I think they're well known for accuracy, so that's another thing to take into account as well. Alright, now it's time for the Redneck Science Lab, my favorite part. These are our 3 targets. First up, the pop can. This is a plinking target, purely for entertainment value. Does the round in question blow this thing apart, or just pop a wimpy hole through it? Next up is the dog food. Dog food cans have a nice tough exterior with a meaty interior, so we'll see how it does against that. And then finally, our clay target. This is going to give us a nice permanent record of what the round actually does against a kind of meaty target. For our first target, we're shooting the pop can with the CCI Segmented Hollow-Point. And now we're shooting the dog food with the CCI Segmented Hollow-Point. And finally, our clay target with the CCI Segmented Hollow-Point. Switching over to the Hollow-Point Eley ammo on the pop can. And now Eley Hollow-Point against dog food. And finally the clay with the Hollow-Point. Alright, let's take a look at our Redneck Science Lab results. So first up is the CCI Segmented Hollow-Point. On the pop can, ultimate destruction here, totally ripped it apart. Top to bottom, it's decimated. And again, we get the really neat results from that segmented bullet. That's where it went in. And on the back side, you can see, you gonna focus? There we go. Kind of, maybe? No? You can see the 3 holes that are left on the way out. Pretty neat stuff. But I think the clay has got to be the coolest. Again, we put 2 nice sized holes in the front there, and then on the back we got one big one where you can kind of see the petals starting to separate there. But this one, for some reason, it did separate, and we get to see the 3 separate holes out the back. I think that's really cool. So I'm pretty impressed with that result. Eley did pretty decent as well. Our pop can blew apart nicely, went in, blew out the back. And just to compare again, that's the difference between the regular Hollow-Point and the segmented. And here is our excuse me, dog food. In, out, you know, not terrible. It did the job, but that's compared to the segmented. A big difference, in my opinion. No difference on the front. Looks the same going in. And then our clay, respectable entries there. And then nice size exits as well. You know, I did the job again, but I think it's just not as impressive as what you get from the segmented Hollow-Point from CCI. Although I will say, accuracy-wise, you're doing a lot better with the Eley. So keep that in mind.
Thanks for watching. Please let me know, either down in the comments or maybe on the forums, if you want me to try anything out, ammo or otherwise. And we'll see you next time.